Everybody, what is going on? It's Bill with Franklin Loan Center. A perfectly reasonable question that I've been asked a bunch of times, and especially lately, is why am I going to buy real estate right now when I'm being told I'm going to achieve a 3% return maybe on that, when I can at the same time take the same amount of money, put it in equities markets, and even index funds are achieving a 10% return? Well, the answer to that is leverage, right? So let's work through a little bit of math. So let's just say you're starting with 80 grand, and you're going to use that $80,000. You've got two choices. You can either throw it in real estate or throw it in the equities markets, right? So let's just park it in the equities markets. You make a 10% return on that money, which is obviously a great return. It's $8,000 you gain this year, right? So that's one possibility, 8 grand. The next possibility is you buy real estate with it. So let's do an $800,000 purchase with 10% down. So you've got an $800,000 asset, you use the same $80,000. If that asset goes up by 3%, so 3% of $800,000 is $24,000, right? So that's why leverage is so magical, and that's why real estate works over the long haul. Of course, there's all sorts of other things. Real estate creates cash flow. It does a bunch of other things. And look, you should probably have some equities in your investments as well. But when you're trying to compare it just based on a return number, those numbers don't make sense or they don't equate because of the leverage, right? And again, leverage makes sense on a cash flowing asset. And that's true of buying a house that's a rental property. It's also true, you can use the same logic on a property that you're buying your primary residence, because it's not free to live somewhere else, right? I mean, if you were gonna try and make that argument that, hey, but what about, it's gonna cost you a bunch of money every month. Well, it's gonna cost you to live somewhere. So unless you're living for free with your parents or whatever it may be, that logic doesn't add up either. So anyway, it truly is the leverage and that mortgage, fixed rate mortgage over the long haul, which is also a great hedge against inflation, which of course been in inflationary period for quite a while now. And again, it's another reason why you just can't ignore that real estate purchase. So why think about a real estate investment at 3% versus an equity investment for, at a 10% return? Because of leverage. That's all I got. I'm Bill. I'm with Franklin Loan Center, and I'll see you all next week.